Hello, art friends. Today we are going to be working with squares, and we're going to do so by continuing to draw the people made out of shapes. We're going to be working on the square kid. This is a little square guy who I think you'll find fun and enjoyable to draw, or I hope so. So you'll need paper, you'll need something to draw with. I'm going to use a Sharpie, and you'll need something that is the color red, because the square kid is red. Just like Mr. Triangle was green, square kid is red. So first we're going to talk about a square. Square has four sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to draw a square. So on your paper, draw 1, 2. Now the thing that makes a square different than a rectangle is that the sides are all close to the same. So if yours isn't perfect, that's okay. I'm drawing this without using a template. If you don't want to draw with a template, you don't have to. If you have a template or something to trace to make a perfect square, you can use it. But I'm not. So here we have our square. So next, to turn this into the square kid, first we're going to go up at an angle on a corner like that. That is his hair, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. We're going to give him a little bit of hair sticking up in the side and the back. Okay. Then we're going to go down, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to make 2 squares for the eyes. Square kid, square eyes. And then circle. And circle. Fill that in. If you want to leave a little bit white inside, you can. Then come up here and curve line for the eyebrows. And then 1, 2, 3 for a nose. Then we're going to go big old smile. Put a backward C and a regular C around the smile so it looks like he's got a little bit of chubby cheeks. Then 1, 2, 3 dots. 1, 2, 3 for some freckles. So our square kid has some freckles. Then you're going to come down here and 1, 2, 3, 4. And draw a line and connect those like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got some blocky feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Give him some socks to go with his blocky shoes. And then 1, 2, 3, bring it out a little bit, come up for 4, and we'll loop up and over for 1, loop up and back down for 2, up, back down 3, up, back down 4. Then we got to give him another arm, so we're going to go over here 1, 2. And 3, 4, up, back down, up, back down, up, back down, up, and back down. So he's double waving. He's waving at you with both hands. So there we go. And we're going to come back to his mouth, and we're going to go over here to the side, and he's going to put his little tongue stuck out. So you just go up, down and back up, little line in the middle for his tongue. So square kid, there you go. Squares have 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Almost all the sides should be as close to even as you can make it. That means they're all the same. So you don't have one that's really long and one that's really short. So now we've got to throw in some color. So you can use crayons, color pencils, markers, whatever you want. I'm going to use some markers. And I'm going to come in and we're just going to color the body red because Square Kid is red. And when you're coloring, try to stay in your lines as best you can. Try not to color the eyes. There, we're going to leave those white. There we go. And I'm coloring this pretty fast, but hopefully I'll stay in the lines. When you go to color, try to remember to always stay in your lines as best you can, so it looks better. I'm going to not color his tongue. We're going to color that a different color. So got that. Then I'm going to go right here. I'm going to color a little bit of his legs the same. Right there. And then I'm going to get a darker red. And you can use a darker red or you can use a lighter red. It's up to you. I'm going to use a darker red for his socks and his blocky boots or blocky shoes. Right there. And I'm going to also use this dark red right here on his hair. So make his hair a little darker. Now if you want to color the hair a little lighter, that's fine as long as you're using red. And I forgot to color his arm, so I'm going to come back. Try to stay in my lines, just like you should do. And there we have our Square Kid. Now, I'm going to leave the eyes white, but I'm going to put a little bit of pink onto the tongue. So we're going to throw a little bit of pink on the tongue. And there we go. We have our Square Kid all done. So squares have 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Square Kid is red. Square Kid has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. And all the sides are the same, or as close to the same as we can make them without tracing. All right, I hope you learned something. Hope you had fun. Take care. Be safe. Stay creative.